Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Nicole and I love colorful makeup, and that is what we will do today. We will get ready together and I will use some new stuff in my collection. Some stuff, not first impressions because I've done stuff for a little while now, but stuff that is a little bit new in my collection, and I will let you know how I think about it. And yeah, I would say without any further ado, just let's get started with the get ready with me, because I do not have a lot of time today. So as you can see, I've already done my brows because that's boring. And now I will directly go in with foundation. I already primed my skin with my L'Oreal Matte Setup Primer, I think it's called. I'll link it down in the description. I will link it down in the description box. And now I will start directly with foundation, and I'm using my Dior foundation stick. I really love this, and this is actually my newest foundation. I bought this in October last year. Let me show you. This is what is left. This is how much I love this foundation. This is how much I've used it. It's almost empty. I don't know if I want to replace this if it's if it's empty eventually, because it was quite expensive. I think it was 60 euros, and to be quite honest, there wasn't a lot in this foundation stick. So because of that, I think I want to try out different foundation sticks from different brands, because I really enjoy having my foundation in a stick form lately. And yeah, so if you have recommendations, please let me know in the comments. I want to try out more stick foundation. I'm just blending this in with my brush really quickly. It's already 7 in the morning. And I do need to go to work today. So yeah, I need to hurry up a little bit. I want to do more long form content again. I thought doing get ready with me in longer form content is a nice way to start, and that's why we're doing this right now. Now for a concealer, I'm using my Haus Labs Triclone concealer. I really enjoy this one, and I just put a little bit under my eyes. Then I first start blending it in with a brush. Okay, so I really want to do more long form content again, because this is the content I enjoy more watching than shorter form content. And I also think that I'm better at doing a long form content than shorts, to be honest. Like, I enjoy my longer form videos way more than my shorts, and that's why I want to start doing more longer videos again. I want to do a video on Wednesday, like a get ready with me, like we're doing right now, because I think that this will not take me super long to edit. Like, I've posted in the past long videos where I've created 6 or 7 eye looks, and honestly these took 7 to 8 hours to edit, and that's a long time for one video. And the thing is, I don't have that time to do that on a regular basis. So I thought maybe let's do one look a week in a get ready with me form, or another video when I have another idea. Then when I applied the concealer with the brush, I go on top of it with my sponge and I just blend it into the skin. And I thought maybe on Fridays I can do a second video in the week where I talk about new makeup releases, because I love watching them. I love watching new makeup releases video. I love chatting about makeup, so I think I want to at least try it once. And if I don't enjoy doing that video, that kind of video, I mean, I can stop it. Like, I think it's worth trying it out. So I definitely will try this, see how it goes, see how long it takes to edit. And yeah, so this is the plan. I hope I can stick to it. I want to have a little bit more concealer on my cheeks, and I just blend this in with the sponge. Just get a little bit more coverage there. I have the Haus Labs concealer for a few weeks now and I really enjoy it. It's a very good concealer, I think. Next, I'm using my Dior contour stick. I've been enjoying this product quite a lot. So I take a little bit of this product on a brush, then I start applying it with that brush. So I have this product for like 2 or 3 weeks now. And I really love this. This looks so good on my skin. I just really enjoyed this contour stick. I really enjoy the color. It's not too cool tone, not too warm. I just think this is a perfect shade for my skin tone. Once I applied it with the brush, I just go around the edges with my sponge to just blend it in. And then I go in with a little bit more product if I feel like I need it. I'm also putting a little bit on my forehead, the sides of my forehead, and then just a tiny bit on the bridge of my nose. I don't want to contour my nose too much, but I just enjoying having a little bit of product on there as well, because I don't want my nose to look too white. So yeah, also taking my sponge. I don't have a new powder, so I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder to set my entire face. I just took a little bit on a powder poof and I start in the areas where I get oily the quickest and the most. So I start on my forehead and I just press this into my skin. And also on the sides of my nose. Then with no additional product, just what's left in the powder proof, I just tap over the rest of my face. For a blush, I'm using my NYX Buttermelt Blush in the color Butter Together. I think this is my favorite shade from the ones I got. I just think it looks very good on me. So I'm taking a little bit on a brush and I just apply this on my cheeks like this. I mean, look at that color. It looks so cute on me. I really love it. And I really love the Buttermelt line because I think the price point is amazing. The quality is really good. And I think there's a shade for everyone. The shade range is so good. And with these blushes, it's just a great product. I also take a little bit and put it on the bridge of my nose. I just think it looks very cute to wear blush on the nose. I really love that. I know it's not everyone's thing, but I love it, so I'll do it. I just put on a little lip balm to prep my lips for later, and now I'm priming my eyes with my Sigma eyeshadow base in the color Persuade. Just applying a little bit on my entire lid, and now I'm blending it in with my finger. Okay, I zoomed it in a little bit so you can see a little better. This is not the newest palette in my collection, but I really want to use it today. This is the Nomad Cosmetics Ghost Town USA palette. This is such a beautiful palette, and it is my newest Nomad palette in my collection, so I think that counts. I want to start with this deep blue called Dead Man's Hand. And I just start by pressing this into my outer corner. I also start blending the edges right away. I want this shade to be focusing more on the outer corner. I bring it in just a little bit, but I focus it mostly on the outer part of my eye. Same shade on a very flat brush, and I just put this into the very outer corner on my lower lash line. And I also always like to connect the lower lash line with the eyeshadow I did above. Then I just go in with the blending brush I used and I just smoke this out a little bit. Next I want to use this light blue shade called Skinner's Saloon, and I take this on a blending brush and I just blend the edges of the deeper blue with this one. This is what I love about Nomad shadows so much. They're so easy to blend and so easy to work with, and still they're very pigmented. It's just a great formulation. Also, I'm using a little bit of that lighter blue to blend out the lower lash line, make it a little bit more smoky. I over blended a little bit on this side, so what I'm doing now is taking a little bit of powder foundation and I just try to erase my over blending, just going over the edges with my powder foundation, and I think that already looks way better. Now I'm going back in with the deeper blue. I just want to re-intensify it a little bit again. I want to have a little bit of a contrast in that look. So I'm going into the shade called I'm Not a Sheriff right here, this lighter brown shade. I'm just taking a little bit and I'm putting this in at the front part of my crease. This is a very light shade and I'm definitely going into the more medium brown shade as well to deepen this up a little bit. But I do not want the brown to be super intense, that is why I'm going into the light shade first. Also taking this light shade and put it onto my lower lash line and the front part. This is a very good grayish brown shade, and now I'm going into the more medium tone brown called Bandit Queen. Using a little bit, and I'm using this where the lighter brown shade blends into the blue, just intensifying the brown there. I really love that these brown shades look quite gray on my eyelid. I think that goes very well together with the blue shades. I think that looks very good. Now I take the brush I applied the deep blue with without any additional product, and I just blend between the blue and the brown with this brush. So we have a very smooth blend. To get even more contrast in this look, I want to use these brown shimmers. I start with this shade right here in the more middle and outer part, and I use this shade in the more inner part of my eyelid. Just use these shades with my finger and I'm pressing these onto my eyelid. I really love the Nomad shimmer formulation. It's just so pretty on the eyelid. Now taking the lighter shade, and as I said, I put this more into the inner part. What I enjoy a lot about these Nomad shimmers is they have a very long longevity. Like, shimmers can crease on my eyelids a little bit, especially this very foil shimmer shades that a lot of indie brands do right now and that look absolutely stunning. They tend to crease on me after like 6 or 7 hours, which is not a problem for me because I love them initially so much. But especially if I like today have to wear my makeup for like 12 hours, 13 hours, it is really nice to have a shimmer formulation that I know will just last all day long and will not crease, or will just crease a little bit. Because on my eyelids I cannot avoid creasing completely, but I think Nomad shimmers crease a lot later than other shades, and not that much as other shades. That's why I love them so much, even though they don't look as foil and as intense as some of these other formulations. I think that looks quite nice. Now I just want to blend around the edges of these shimmers a little bit so we do not have any harsh lines between the mattes and the shimmers. In my waterline, I'm using the eyeliner by L'Oreal Paris, and I'm using a mascara by Catrice at the Glam Doll Endless Lashes. I enjoy both products a lot, especially the mascara. It looks so great and it makes my lashes look so long. I really love this one. Okay, this is the final eye look. I really enjoy it. The Ghost Sun USA palette doesn't have an inner corner highlight for me, so I just used a little bit of my powder foundation in my inner corner to just brighten it a little bit. So, but now let's zoom out and finish this look up with a lipstick. I just did my bangs and it won't get better than this. Oh, they know me so much lately. I'm really debating on whether or not to grow them out because it just annoys me lately. I don't know. If they would just behave. But they don't want a super intense lip. So I'm going in with a deep brown lip liner. So I'm going in with a Chestnut by MAC, and I just put this in the outer corner of my lips. So I'm taking a lip brush and I just smudge this out the way I want it, like that. I'm using my Rare Beauty Balm in the color Nearly in Neutral, and I just put this all over my lips. So we get this very soft ombre lip. I really enjoy this. So this is the finished look for today. I really enjoyed creating it and I will really enjoy wearing it the entire day. I really love all the products I've used today. Most of them are quite new in my collection. Yeah, I just really love them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, maybe comment, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!